Hi Grace, my name's Allison. I'm gonna be a student physical therapist today. Do you like to go by Grace, or is there something else you want me to call you?
Grace is good.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm feeling a lot better than last week. Ankle's still a little bit in pain,
Okay.
but it's okay.
Okay. Well, we'll get it figured out for you.
Thank you.
So I've looked over your chart, and it's your right ankle, right?
Yes, it is. It's this one.
Okay. I looked over your chart and saw that, and then I looked at the intake form that we had you fill out, and it looks like you're having difficulty walking, running, going to the gym, all those kind of things that you like to do. And then you said your symptoms aren't changing currently, right?
No.
Okay. Highest pain in the last 72 hours you said a 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then your lowest pain was about a 3. Okay. What's your current pain level?
I'd say 4
A
right
4?
now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So today I'm going to be asking you a bunch of questions that I'm going to be taking notes on my computer for, so we're both on the same page, and then we'll do some tests and measures on your ankle and get that figured out. How'd you sprain your ankle? What happened?
So I was hiking up a mountain and I went off trail.
Okay.
And then I jumped off a rock, which I normally do. That's something I just like jumping off rocks. Normal. And then, except for this time, I wasn't looking at the ground, not as steady as I thought. Laying on my ankle, felt different. It's happened before, but I've never sprained my ankle, so
Okay.
it felt different this time, and I knew something was wrong with it. I walked down the mountain and was able to do that with like minimal pain. And then I took my boot off, and my ankle swelled up like a golf ball. And iced and elevated and all that stuff, but knew something was wrong with it.
Okay. Is it still pretty swollen? Like, how's the swelling look now compared to how it originally was?
Now it actually looks a little bit better. It was huge, like I'd say the first 4 days, it was
Okay.
really big, really red. And now it looks a little better. Still swollen compared to my left ankle though.
Okay. How about, so you said you're in a 4 pain currently?
Yes.
Is that like typical for how the day goes, or does it get worse during any point of the day?
It depends how much activity I do. If I really try to walk on it and I'm over here trying to go for a walk, it's gonna be a lot more painful.
Okay.
And I'm gonna suffer the next few hours. But if I just kind of lay in bed and take a chill day, it's not that
Okay.
painful.
And it looks a little bit red still. Is that about the same, better than it was?
It's about the same.
Okay, perfect. And do you feel like it's weak at all, or it's just a little bit painful?
I'd say it's a little weak. I'm kind of worried about it, honestly, whenever I put weight on it, just because I'm just worried about the pain. I don't want it to get worse.
Okay.
So I'm trying to ease into walking and all that.
Okay. Are you taking any medication or anything since it's painful?
Currently I'm taking like ibuprofen or like a little bit of ibuprofen. I don't take it every day, but occasionally I do.
Okay. Perfect. So in your chart, it looks like you had an x-ray a couple of days after you sprained it. But it looks like it's not fractured, which is good. So we can just work on getting you back to your normal activities. Can you tell me like your normal activities and what you like to do?
So I just moved here
Okay.
recently, and I've been here for 2 weeks, and so I wanted to do a hike every single day
Okay.
before I start school. So this kind of prevents me from doing that. I'm
Yeah.
a little upset that this happened, but it's okay. And then I really enjoy running and going to the gym as well.
Okay. Where'd you move here from?
Tennessee.
Nice. What brought you to Utah?
I'm actually starting a physical therapy program pretty
Really?
soon.
That's
Mhm.
awesome. Where are you starting school at?
Rocky Mountain.
Nice. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm a little nervous because, the undergrad and grad school transition,
Yeah.
seems like a lot, but I don't know. How do you handle it?
It was good. It's a little bit more studying than undergrad, but it's a lot of fun.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. A little nervous.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine. Can you tell me some past medical history of like family stuff or your medical history or anything like that?
The only thing I can think of is that my mom and I both have high cholesterol.
Okay. Um, if you think of anything else, just let me know and I can add it into your chart.
Okay.
So since you just moved here a couple weeks ago, what does your new living situation look like?
So I live in a 1-floor apartment,
Okay.
but I have to go up a flight of stairs to get there, to get to the front door, and I live with 2 roommates.
Okay. How are the stairs going? Does that like change how your ankle feels? Is it about the same going up them or down?
I like limp up it. I think I'm just trying to I'm trying to get it better fast, so I'm like no pain equals better. So
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid that, so I limp upstairs.
Okay. And then you said it feels a little bit weak. You're limping up the stairs, just and you said running, going to the gym, and hiking are your like favorite things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. So we can use all of those things as goals to set to get back to doing. That'll be good. What about the school situation? Are you worried about how it's going to feel during school or anything like that?
A little bit, since it's PT school. So the way, I don't know if your schooling was the same, but the way they're doing it for us is it's like half online and half in person.
Okay.
So I'll be sitting for this like actual class part, and then when we drive to campus, that's going to be in-person labs. So I'm kind of concerned, since it's PT school, I'm assuming I'm going to have to walk around. So I'm kind of worried about that being painful and not being able to pay attention just because I'm like, oh my gosh, my ankle hurts.
Okay.
So I'd like to be pain-free or like close to pain-free by then.
Okay. And how long did you say until school starts?
2 weeks.
A couple weeks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We can work on that. Is there any cultural or religious barriers that I should be aware of that might affect the way that I give you treatment?
No, not that I can think
Okay.
of.
If anything does come up, just let me know. So I think that's all the questions I had. So I'm going to kind of give you a summary of everything that I wrote, and then we'll have you get up, sit on the table, and we'll do some tests and measures on your ankle for you. Okay, so it looks like you have a right ankle sprain. You said a week ago.
Yes.
After jumping off of a rock during your hike. It's painful, red, swollen, and a little bit weak. So you're limping just to limit some of that pain. Currently at a pain level 4, which you've been taking ibuprofen to help. Have you had any previous ankle sprains or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so no previous ankle sprains. You did have the x-ray that showed that you didn't have any fractures, which is good. And then you have a family history of high cholesterol, but you live in a 1-story apartment and you just have to go up the 1 flight of stairs to get to the front door. And the flight of stairs doesn't really change your ankle condition at all. You're starting your PT program in about 2 weeks, so you'd like to get back to walking and things without pain before that starts, as well as eventually running, hiking, going to the gym. Is there anything that you can think of that I left out that I didn't ask you about you want me to know?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. If there is anything, just let me know. We will get started looking at your ankle.
Okay, sounds great.